Let's talk some NBA, Cavs, and everything beyond. Who better than our NBA analyst? Brad Sellers is in the house. Big man, how are you?
I'm good, Mike. Thanks for having me in tonight.
Always good. I mean, it was appropriate. LeBron's going back to the NBA Finals for the second consecutive year. It's the big three and some age against the big three and some youth.
Absolutely, it should be an excellent matchup. Actually, you know, I think that everyone knows that Oklahoma City played extremely well this past postseason, and so it's only fitting that Miami and Oklahoma City kind of tee it up together to find out who's going to be the champion of the NBA season this year.
How do you see this one going down? Starts in Oklahoma City on Tuesday night here on News Channel 5, but so many people have talked about, you know, if LeBron doesn't get it done this time around, there could be some changes in Miami. And Oklahoma's built that team through the draft, and with Durant, Westbrook, and Harden and the supporting cast, people think that they may be too tough for Miami. How do you see this thing?
Well, you know, Oklahoma City has an excellent team. I mean, they have an excellent team. It has been built through the draft, and it's been built right. It's been built for longevity. And I think if there's any model to be followed in the NBA for building a franchise, Oklahoma City has its finger on the pulse. With that being said, Miami this is their second time in the dance, and so they know exactly, or should know exactly, what it feels like to be there. I think that's the one thing is the deciding factor. Going down the stretch here. At least Miami has been there. Dwayne Wade has won a championship. The team, most of the team went to the finals last year, and so they have a different understanding. It's going to be new for Oklahoma City, but I think because the way Oklahoma City's entire team has been playing in the postseason, it should make for a very interesting final.
Because the West has been so good, you know, a lot of the experts thought it didn't matter who came out of the East, the West was going to take it. Because the West has been so tough this year, does Oklahoma City have an advantage over Miami, or because of the experience Miami has about going back-to-back to the finals, that they have the edge?
Well, you know, I actually think it's an exact toss-up. I really do. I think that the format of the finals kind of favors the road team as opposed to the home team. For those who don't know, it's 2 home games for the leading team and 3 middle games away for the team that is in second place as far as the finals are concerned. So it's a 2-3-2 format, and that impels the first place team, which is Oklahoma City. You got to win 2 games, or you have a chance of being upset quickly.
All right, who do you like? I mean, real quick before I get to the draft, who do you like?
I'm gonna go with OKC. I'm gonna go with OKC just because. Wait, listen. There's depth in this team. Durant has played well. Westbrook has played well. Ibaka and Harden and all the rest of the cast have played extremely well. Derek Fisher's off the bench to provide some support. And so we'll see. You know, this thing is going to be won on 48 minutes of good basketball, night in and night out.
All right, and of course, Game 1 coming up here on News Channel 5, Tuesday, 9 o'clock tip. NBA draft. We're a little less than 3 weeks away. So many things have been talked about. You follow this Cavaliers team. You've been in the league. They're building. They're using OKC as their role model to build here. Kyrie Irving last year, great pick. What do the Cavaliers need? Because there are so many positions that they could use, and this upcoming draft looks like they could supply it.
Well, you know, Mike, that OKC, but the Cavaliers are following the OKC model, and so following that model, you've got to fill roles and positions, and now you need the best players available. And we've got the number 4 pick along with 3 other picks in the first 2 rounds that should solidify us to a degree on some of our outstanding needs: outside shooting, small forward positions. We need a big person down low to complement Andy Varejao. So we've got, you know, we're in a great position because I think that as we get close to this draft, other teams are going to come knocking on the door and saying, listen, we want something from you. And so gives you a chance to be in a good position going down the stretch. But I know that Chris Grant and crew at the Quicken Loans group are doing everything that is entirely possible that the Cavaliers need to set us up for going forward.
But no matter who they get, it's going to be almost like getting a number 1 pick, picking at number 4.
Oh, it's like numbers. Listen, your top 5 players should be a ball player. I mean, there's no question about it. A top 5 player should be a ball player. And so, but let's look at all the remaining picks that they have. They're all high. I mean, you should come out of this thing well. And so, if the guys do the job they've been doing over the last couple of years, I think that the Cavaliers are going to be very pleased at the end of the NBA draft in a couple of weeks.
Always good to see you. Thanks for stopping by.
My friend, as always.
The mayor is in the house. Always good to take him away from the political side and get him talking a little basketball. Our NBA analyst, Brad Sellers.